Hi everybody, Ralph Havens here. I was up this morning early and a big inspiration came to me and I wanted to share it with you. I actually wrote it down and I want to get this information to you. So this morning as I was doing my matrix energetics and my meditation and my visualization and setting up the day for myself and my family, I had some information came up. And so last weekend I was in a class and I was fortunate enough to be around some very powerful people. People that have gotten a lot of stuff done in their lives, people that are at the highest levels of performance in all sorts of ways. There was people that had been in TV shows that you would know and world karate champions and people that taught other people how to speak and made $25,000 for a day of their work and all sorts of people that were doing things at the highest levels. And what came up was how to do this. One of the people, the world karate champion, told us some categories of things that he felt was important in order to make things happen. And I expanded upon it because I've been playing in this world for a while and I've noticed that there's components that are important to have in place in order to help get what you want, help people get what they want, help us get what we want, help life be better. And one thing that I notice is that we need to have something that gets you excited. You know, what really gets you excited? And what you can do, what showed up in the class that one of our teachers said was, what is your big why? Like, why do you want what you want? So that can be a good question to start with. Why do you want what you want? And you might want to do this for yourself to figure that out, because when that shows up, the big why, then you can be passionate. Then you can't not be passionate because it's your big why, the big reason to do what you do, to try to get what you want to get, to make things happen. So in order to take massive action, which is also a very important step, you have to actually do something to make life different, to make things happen. To take that massive action, it's really useful to be passionate. And if you have your big why, you can be passionate. So what is it that you really want? What is your big why for you? Because at that point, your strategy can show up. You'll be getting what can be called inspired action steps, ideas that show up of, oh, here's what I'm to do. So when you find your strategy with these inspired actions that show up because you have a big why, you start to know what to do. And you can get laser focused on what you really want to get. Now, this passion is in and of itself valuable. I mean, to have passion and to live with passion is a very valuable thing, because what it can do is get you to actually get up off the couch and do something. And what happens when you have that passion and you have the inspired action steps, the strategy that happens, energy shows up. Energy becomes available. You have much more energy when you really connected to and know your big why, and you're taking inspired action steps, using your strategy and doing it. What shows up is you get more and more energy. So it's not a question of should I do it or do I need to get motivated to try to do something. You can't not do it because you have so much passion, because you have a big why, and these inspired action steps show up. Your mindset can change at that point. So it's important to have a mindset that's in line with what you want, but also doing things on a big scale because it's connected to your big why will change your mindset, because you can't not do it. And so you start to develop different ways of thinking and being, and so your mindset changes. And you can then be laser focused on doing what you need to do, the actual stuff to get up off the couch and do something. What's interesting too is at that point you can start to find more and more people that are in line with this way of living, your tribe, your group, your people that are living passionate lives and doing what they're here to do. And you'll find more people that can work with you. And by having this group, that brings up more and more passion, and more inspired action shows up. So I wanted to get this information out to you. I know a lot of you have heard these kind of things before, and you know, many of us have tried using our mind, or using energy, or using even using a lot of action steps to do stuff. But one of the big things is, why do you want what you want, and what will having that actually give you? So when you have these different things in place, the energy shows up, your mindset changes, your strategies show up, your action steps that need to happen show up, your actual action happens. You get to actually do something, and you actually find yourself doing it, and your group shows up, your tribe. So I think this all connects us to spirit. So when you're living in this kind of way, I feel spirit is what shows up, and grace shows up. Of course, grace can show up at any moment, because that's what grace is. It's undeserved grace, pure magic. But I think there's a real place for getting to do something, and using strategies, and being connected to groups. And I wanted to get this out for you. So this is Ralph Havens signing off, and let's get out there and make things happen today. Okay. Thanks a lot, everybody. Oh, and scroll down below and leave a couple of comments. Let me know what you think and what you've been finding useful in your world to help get things done, so that you can do what you're here to do, and be connected to your big why and passion and spirit. So go ahead and scroll down below. Click like. Everybody likes likes, and I like likes too. And share this freely and widely, and let me know how it goes. All right. Thank you, everybody.